All right, what's up, guys? Choco Sir here, and we're back with another Secret of Mana Randomizer Seed of the Week. This is number 199, and we have a vanilla long seed for this week. All right, so we are 1 week away from the 200th seed of the week, which I think the guys on the Discord, I think they're planning something for it, something special for it. I hope they are, but I mean, they're in talks about it, so maybe number 200 will be something special. I don't know. Um, I've heard talks about there being a Plando seed or something, but we'll see. When it rolls on Friday, we'll see. But anyway, 199 is a vanilla long seed, 6 flags for this seed as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. Starting off, we are starting off with the sprite this seed. We have restrictive logic as always. Vanilla bosses, so we know where the bosses are in vanilla. Starter gear is one of the newer flags that was just recently implemented into the Meribot. And basically what starter gear is it allows your characters to start off with all 3 pieces of the weakest equipment. Normally this flag is off, so the boy, for example, only starts off with the overalls and nothing else. With this flag, the boy is going to start off with not only just the overalls, but the bandana and the wristband as well. So this basically means that we're not really hard pressed to find armor at the very start. I mean, we can still look in shops and see what's in them, of course, but we're not really too hard pressed to find armor right from the jump. So we will have all 3 pieces of the weakest gear. And since we're starting off with the sprite, he's gonna start off with the midrobe in addition to the rabbit cap and I believe an elbow pad as well, because the sprite can't use the wristband. So he's gonna start off with elbow pad, rabbit cap, midrobe. So already, instead of just 7 defense, he's gonna start off with 14 defense, which is really nice for the sprite. We have faster magic levels disabled. So those of you who have obviously played through Secret of Mana before know that leveling your magic can take a lot of time, especially if you decide to level them up to the higher levels, like level 6, level 7, level 8. They take an eternity for each elemental. Basically, that is going to be a thing this seed. Usually this flag is off, so, and those of you who've seen my other videos, my other seed of the weeks, know that magic from level 0 to level 1, for instance, only takes 3 casts. On this seed, it's going to take the vanilla amount, which is 12. So 12 spells needed to get from level 0 to level 1, and then it's just going to go up from there, because with each level you gain, the experience you get lessens per level. So level 1 to level 2, for example, is I believe 13 spell casts. So basically we have to rely on low level spells here to get through our boss fights. And that's if we find any amount of seeds. So I mean, this could be a low seed count seed for all we know, but it's definitely going to change up our strategy a little bit. And last but not least, we have random status ailments set to easy. Alright, so those are the flags. Just 6 flags this week. Nothing too terrible aside from, you know, faster magic levels. It's not really a bad flag, honestly. I mean, when you've played this randomizer for so long like I have, and you get used to faster magic levels being enabled, playing a seed where you don't have that option is just going to be annoying. So, I mean, we'll see what happens though. Alright, so let's go ahead and get things started here. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, sprite start. And we do have the flamey drum, of course, right from the jump. See if we can get the skip here. Since we are sprite, we are able to do it. Should be good. Yep. Alright, looks like we have a spear start today. Go ahead and check this out real fast and see what it is. Luna Strength. That's actually really nice because Strength for Sprite is definitely a good thing. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and plop down here and get started here. Trying to think if I want to go for Mantis Ant right now. I don't know. Alright, Luna at a Mana Seed pad. Alright, that's interesting because since we have faster magic levels disabled, I want to try to go for that if I can. So we know that she's on a Mana Seed pedestal. I'm not going to go for Mantis Ant right now. Matter of fact, we're just going to go ahead and go for our hints here. Alright, Dryad Seed in a castle. Alright, nothing there. Okay, 6 elements required for Grand Palace. Good to know. Dark Seed also in a castle. So Dryad Seed in a castle, Dark Seed in a castle, Water Seed in a cave. So we're getting seed hints, which is good. Because one of those seeds could lead us to Luna. And I feel as though Luna's going to be very important to have. Especially since our fast magic leveling is disabled. Come here. Come here. Holy. Alright, Shade needed for Grand Palace and Gnome in a castle. Wow. Okay, so a lot of castle hints though. Dryad Seed in a castle. Gnome in a castle. Dark Seed also in a castle. Could be that the treasury might be stacked. That treasury might be stacked. I don't know. Of course, castle could also mean Northtown Castle, could be Ice Palace, could be Tasnica, any of those places. They all are considered castles. Alright, Board. I'm actually thinking about save splitting Tropicalo here because we do have a Luna weapon with strength. Okay, Water Seed on Elder. Alright, Shade needed for Earth Palace. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and save split these bosses right now. Alright, $1,000 on the Kilroy chest. Before I do that though, I am gonna check the shop and see if I can grab anything that's better. Hair ribbon. Ugh. Oh, not this shop. Never mind. A bunch of in-game gear in that shop, which we can't afford. Alright, we drop a save. We'll check out Tropicalo, see what's on him. Reset if it's nothing. We go to Kilroy, do the same thing. We should be able to kill this guy in probably 4 hits. Yeah, that's good damage right there. That is really good damage. Nice. Center? Nope, left. Yep, 4 hits. 46 damage from a level 1 spear charge on a level 1 sprite is actually really impressive. Of course, we're hitting weakness and it has a strength bonus, which I am not complaining. Okay. We got a Boom Orb, we got $1,200 and Houdini. Okay, we are definitely going to take, go ahead and take that. Now, normally, it would take 3 casts of Undini to get it to level 1, but as I said earlier, we don't have that option this seed, so it's going to take 12 instead. Alright. Alright, 62. 71. 65. You did? Yes. Now, I could be greedy and keep the spell experience. Normally, it would have hit level 1 and 32 XP. If our faster magic levels was enabled, that is, but it's not. And we reset. Yeah, I could keep that spell experience, but nah, we're gonna go ahead and keep it pushing. Let's see. Magic rope chest. Oh, yeah, we can take that, sure. Alright, but I kind of want to open up the treasury, like, really early. Dryad Seed, Gnome, Dark Seed are all in a castle. I have a feeling that Pandora Treasury is quite stacked. Please. Okay. So with that said, I might just make a play for Wallface here. Salamander is early. Alright, that's also another good hint too. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, I'm gonna attempt it. I should be able to do it though. I mean, we're level 1. Check the shop. I'm also gonna check the hint outside before I go there. Okay, Kung Fu dress, silver band. Yeah, we can take that, sure. Why not? I pick these up too. I would check girl, but I'm going to Pandora Ruins now anyway, so I might as well just leave her there until I get over there. Alright, whip in the upper land. Alright, so whip in upper land means that it can only be in 5 locations. Those locations being Moogle Village, 2 checks, Wind Palace, 2 checks, and what's the other one? Matango. So the whip is in one of those 5 locations. I probably should have saved, but I think we can beat this boss. We should be able to. Oh, never mind. We're level 3. I forgot we killed Chopacala earlier. I said we were level 1 earlier, which we are clearly not level 1. But yeah, this is sort of a kind of an aggressive play here, but I feel as though we can do it. Wall phases, cure water should still be level 0, so it won't be healing for much. And I doubt we can. He's gonna out heal my damage, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. I'll lead off with a charge attack though. Alright, 34, that's Flash Beam. And let's hope for good damage rolls here. Freeze. Yep. Got him. Not bad. Level 0 Freeze is actually a decently powerful spell. I mean, Freeze has one of the higher spell powers anyway. Okay, there's the sword though. That's a cutting weapon. A cutting weapon is really nice right now. As I was saying, Freeze has, I think, 61 spell power, which ties it with the likes of Dark Force and Exploder and Thunderbolt. Ooh. Oh, hello. 1700. I think we go like this, and we go like this. Yeah. Okay, we go ahead and sell that. Sell this. And we can sell this. So now we got much better armor for the sprite. We don't have to worry about him for quite some time. I mean, Freeze is just a good spell in general that you can use against almost anything. It's very reliable. Alright, Sword Orb on girl. Alright, let's see what's in this treasury, because I have the feeling that it could be pretty stacked. Okay, Glove Orb. There's Gnome. Jab Orb. Sword Orb. Oop. The girl is here. Interesting. Girl, and there's the axe though. Alright. So yeah, I would say this treasury is pretty stacked. Alright, so we got the girl who came with the boomerang. We're gonna swap her to the sword though. Alright, Pandora Runes is done. We have the girl. We have Gnome. Suppose I should just get on with my freebies route now. Okay, gold key. And we're bored. Okay. Let's see, Salamander's early. You know what? Maybe I should make a play for Mantisant. Maybe I should. Because if we can find Salamander, then that's one less elemental I have to worry about for Grand Palace. And we don't know if he's required or not. So I think I'm gonna go look for him. Oh, before I start casting, let me check these weapons for int. Alright, Lunar Strength, Lunar Con, and Agile Fire. Okay, no ant weapons, unfortunately. We did save. Let's see. We also have the water seed. Sword orb, boom orb. Okay, no salamander. That's a reset. We're not worried about that. I wonder if I can turn in the water seed, which I probably will. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Turn in the water seed. We know the whip's in the upper land. We want to use gnome here. I think that should have been an O slide right there. That's okay though. Okay. I gotta get her some better armor now. I mean, she's got her starter gear, yeah, but I gotta get some cash first of all, because I kind of spent all my cash on the spike. Alright, let's see what's here. Jab orb. Oh, okay, there's Salamander. Actually, I think making a play for Undini's cave here is not bad. We do have Salamander, so we can roast this biting lizard in here pretty quickly. Here's hoping that we can actually kill it in time pole form, but I don't know. Oh, we can. Very nice. Level 7. Undini has 600 bucks and an axe orb. Do I keep that? Yeah, I think I keep that actually. We're going to keep that for sure. We vote out. I'm gonna go to Pan. Well, I'll wait. If I can find some more cash, then I'll go to Pandora and upgrade the girl. Alright, so we went to Muga Village already. Let's go Matango. Speaking of Matango, we can just check this shop and see if there's anything for her. I mean, Power Wrist is nice, I guess. We can take that. Better than the wristband that she has, that's for sure. There we go. A small upgrade, but an upgrade is an upgrade nonetheless. I know I'm not doing a full freebies, a full freebies route right now, but I'm trying something different here. I'm actually making some aggressive checks. Let's see. What's on this whip? Perfect. Alright, int stone. That's what we want to see. Stack that on the sprite. We are still slinging level 0 magic, so any intelligence we can get on sprite is good. Okay, let's see. Gold tower. We have the key, so why not? Okay, ooh. Dang. I don't have enough. I'm gonna get this now, though. And that way I don't have to worry about her chest piece for a while. Go ahead and sell this. And to be honest, she should be okay for a bit. I mean, you've got hair, ribbon, power wrist, and chest guard on her. She should be fine. Alright, Axe Orb. Alright, let's see. We do have Salamander. We do have the whip. I could probably make a play for Ice Palace here. I could. Alright, needed Undini. Excellent. We have Miss Undini, so we don't have to worry about looking for her. 2,000 bucks though is huge. Now we can go get that quilted hood, and I might just go Tiger Cap at this point. Or Prim, but I'll do that later. And she doesn't need it that bad right now, so we're just gonna go ahead. I might just go ahead and full clear Ice Palace here. Since we do have Salamander, we do have the whip. We might as well. Just? Yes. Nice. I have to remind myself that I do also have the speed up spell, which I need to be using. As soon as I get an opportune window to. Alright, there's Sylphid. Sylphid's nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast speed up now. Alright, so we have the 4 mainstream elementals, which is good. We need 6 elementals for Grand Palace. Shade is one of them. Undini is one of them as well. So we only need to look for... Oh, you would. We need to get 4 more on the table. I'm gonna try to damage him a little bit before I start casting fire magic on him. Alright, there we go. Let's see if I can kill him in time for him. I only got 2 shots of fire bouquet, unfortunately. There we go. Dryad, okay. Dryad is good. Okay, we have Pull and P. We should be able to just milk this guy too. We must sprite a little bit closer there. There we go. Alright, I moved out of position. That's alright though. Nice. See, we can get things done with level 0 magic. Alright, so Ice Palace is done. We don't have to worry about coming back here for anything. Pretty much the only thing left in the Ice Country is Salamander Oven. Whip Orb and the glove. Okay. Glove is there. Let's see. I think here we go to Lighthouse. Yeah, Lighthouse into probably Sunken Continent. I haven't forgot about Luna, but we don't have many seeds right now. We already turned in the water seed. So we just have to gather more seeds. We know that the Dryad seeds in a castle, the Dark seeds also in a castle. We want to go check Sunken City chest first. And my Prim right now is out of MP, so I can't cast speed up, unfortunately. Alright, thankfully we don't need to hop the waterfall since we have the axe already. And this is a bow orb, okay? Honestly, I'm down for checking Grand Palace orb rooms to see what else we need. Information is power, and right now I crave information. What else do we need? Okay, looks like Dryad for this one. Nice. Okay, that's a shade room. We can't do anything about that yet since we don't have shade, obviously. I'm not sure how close Prim is to leveling up either. Kill this. There we go. We can't get to that room yet. I should probably not do that. There we go. I almost messed up there. If I swap it to the sprite, I could have been backtracking. Undini. Okay. Nah, let's not mess with them. Okay, so we triggered 2 of them so far. That's good. We also have a boomerang to hit this with. Go ahead and open that right now. And that way I don't have to do it later. Alright, left side's inaccessible. Grand Palace chest is just a glove orb. Right side is accessible though. It is Sylphid, which we have. Okay, so Sylphid is required as well. Alright, that's all we can do right now. So we're going to rope out. We triggered 3 of the orbs already, which is nice. So now we know 4 of the 6 elementals that are required. Alright, so I think we go to Mirror here. The only elementals unaccounted for right now are Shade, Lumina, and Luna. We know Luna's behind a ped. We don't know where Lumina is, and we don't know where Shade is. Alright, Glove Orb. Let's see. We check Northtown Castle, we check Northtown Ruins. Eventually I want to make my way to Dark Palace and grab those as well. Alright, Glove in a cold place, we already got that. Ice Country is pretty much cleared out, except for Salamander Oven, which I have no reason to go there right now. What you got? Kung Fu Dress, don't need, you don't have anything I want. I will, however, take a walnut or two. You have 6 MP. Breeze level 1. Nah, I could. I think we're fine. Okay, there's our Dryad Seed. Sphere Orb. Whip out. I'm thinking about checking that Dryad Seed pedestal too. Thinking about it. Alright, Boom Orb. We still have to hit up the western half of the world too. Tastica, Turtle Isle, Mandala Temple. I actually might just go turn in that Dryad Seed after I'm done here. I mean, we have Salamander. So killing the Snapdragon, Fire Seed. Killing the Snapdragon shouldn't be an issue. Thinking about, do I want to go for the back chest? Alright, 600 bucks. Nah, I think I'm gonna just dip out of here. I think I need to sleep actually. So we're gonna go to Pandora real fast. And we're gonna sleep, get our MP back. Before I do though, we're gonna head to the shop and get our girl here a better helmet if I can. Yeah, 700. Yeah, this is fine. I could have went Tiger Cat, but that's okay. Alright. +5 agility on the quilted hood. Yeah, I figure I might as well turn in the Dryad Seed now and attempt to make a play for Luna. Because we know she's at a Mana Seed head. I don't know if it's this one. Not to mention we have to kill Snapdragon anyway, eventually. I imagine these Salamander spells should be going to level 1 pretty soon. Hopefully. 99. Excuse me? Hmm. Alright, he's dead. Okay, let's see if Luna's here. Nothing, and yes, she is here. Okay, that's actually good. All right, Luna is here. We're not gonna mess with hexes right now. We have to kill that later anyway. Okay, we have Luna. Still no Shade or Lumina though. Let's go to Dark Palace. I feel this is a misplay actually. Maybe not though. Alright, I do want to start leveling. Or getting some XP on Luna. For any future boss fights, we don't want to be, you know, slinging around a level 0 magic absorb. I think you're out of MP, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Okay. Unfortunate. I'm gonna swap back to the sword here since I can't. I was trying to get into the menu there. Yeah, there's that. Alright, we are going to take this other chest in here. We can't turn in the seed because we don't have it. We know the dark seed's in a castle though. Ooh, earth seed though. Okay, sure. Since I'm over here, I might as well walk to Mandala and get some hints. Alright, level 1 Luna. If we can get a hint for Shade or Lumina, that would be wonderful. Alright, what do we got? Alright, nothing there. Sword, we already have. Mech 3, dead. Midge Mallet at the Witch's Castle. I don't really care about that, honestly. Lumina beyond the Pure Lands bushes. Ew. Boy beyond the Pure Lands bushes. And needed Undini. Okay, so we know where Lumina is. Not exactly, but she's either at Red Dragon, she's at Thunder Gigas, or she's at Blue Dragon, or she's at the Mana Tree. So Lumina's in 1 of 4 spots. Let us go do the western half of the world real quick. I'm gonna turn in the Sea Hairtail actually, since I'm over here. I'm curious about what you got. I don't need armor at this point. Yeah, we're good. Just checking. Alright, Sea Hairtail is Shade. Oh, that's huge. You know what? I think we just go to Grand Palace here. All right, so here's my reason of going to Grand Palace right now. We have 7 elementals. We have a cutting weapon. We have the whip. We know where Lumina is. If Lumina is required, I have to leave and go to Pure Land. If she's not required, we're in go mode. So let's find out. That shade farm was absolutely huge. Need to reposition her if I can. There we go. So we're kind of rolling the dice a little bit here. We've already activated 3 of the orbs as well, so there's 4 more. Whoops. So chances are that we can actually get through here completely. But of course it depends on if Lumina is required or not. Alright, that's a Dryad room. Alright, that should be 5. We did the 2 on the first floor, the 2 on the second floor. We did the right side 3rd floor. We need to do left side 3rd floor. Salamander. Okay, that's actually good because that lessens the chances that Lumina's required. So right now we have a 1 out of 3 chance that Lumina is required. If not, then the last room is either Gnome or it's Luna. Alright, survey says it is Luna. Alright, we're in go mode. Excellent. So that means we don't have to go to Pure Land at all. To be honest, I should probably level this up to 2. That spell didn't complete, unfortunately. That's alright, though. Man, this was pretty much a god route. For the most part. Alright, hexes. Let's see. Try 3s here. My magic is still level 0, unfortunately. Yeah. Unfortunately, the enemies have scaled up a little bit because we have been killing bosses. Just gotta watch my MP here. With any luck, this will reach level 2. She's out of MP. Just gonna finish her off with regular attacks here. There we go. Yeah, the hints were really powerful this one. Really powerful. Alright, Spear Orb and another Spear Orb. Okay, let's keep it moving. Alright, Mech 3. I do believe his walls should be level 1. I need to walnut because my sprite did not level. And this is why we buy walnuts, folks. Yeah, I'm thinking his wall spell's level 1. Just gonna pile as much onto him as we can here. Yep, level 1. Alright, so since my shade's level 0, I need to cast 2 dispels here to get rid of that. Alright, that's a speed up. Alright, level 2 freeze. Luna should be hitting 2 soon as well. Should be. There we go. Wall. Yep. Oh, he's out of MP. Alright, so be it. Let's do this. With any luck, we can sub out with the seed. With any luck. I do want to grab some more walnuts before I go to the Mana Fortress. Alright, so we'll stop here, grab some walnuts. I might as well just load up on them, honestly. Go ahead and save too. I think I'm full MP because I leveled up. Alright, now as soon as I step on this Mana Fortress, I need to start spamming Shade. We're gonna try to get it to level 1 by the time we get to Dressline. Gotta keep an eye on my MP too. Alright, level 1 Shade. Full MP. Two MP. Yep. Okay. Alright, Buffy. We're just gonna go ahead and skip the freeze here. Good old reliable freeze. It gets the job done. Who knows? They may hit level 3. Woo. 800. Dead. I don't know if I can push Shade to level 2 before Dredge Slime. I might be able to. It's probably like halfway there, if I were to guess. Oh, not yet. I don't think it hits you there. Might be 1 or 2 away. That's fine though. Alright, 12 MP. There we go. I was 1 away. Ooh, that's not good. There we go, that's better. Four. Yep. Alright, Spread, I need you to level here. I forgot to cast speed up there, but that's fine. Sub hour might be pretty close actually, I'm not sure. Wow, the light seed was here. That's interesting. Did that silence land? I don't think it did. Okay. Going for you. We don't need to try and level up anything else right now. I mean, I could level Luna up, but that's okay. Yeah, sub hour is going to be tight. My spell levels are low. Alright, Dark Lich. All right, so we're working with, I think, 12 MP, maybe 13 if I level. We did not. Okay, so that means I need to walnut sprite. Alright, let's see if I can pull this chain cast off correctly. Alright, 12 MP gets us 2 gates. Oops. Fast ping warning. Ooh, I can't. I have the dark force here. I'm at 10 again, unfortunately. There we go. $1,400. Fast analyzer. You got away from me, unfortunately. Alright, he's dead. Yep. Alright, GG. I think if I had 13 MP left, 13 MP max actually, then I could have pulled that strat off. But you saw what I was doing, trying to keep him from coming onto the screen. But my girl ran out of MP for analyzer, which is unfortunate. But that's alright. And it's also unfortunate we didn't get sub hour, but it is what it is. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you don't. And we're probably getting like 101 something. Or close to that. Might be close to that actually. 1 hour 50 something. Yep. All right, 1 hour and 51 seconds is our time. Great seed. Yeah, I think we had kind of a godly route actually, because my objective was to chase down seeds and the elementals. Well, we got elementals along the way, but we got a hint for Gnome being in the castle. We got a hint for Salamando being early. Undini we got from Tropicalo when we save split it. Sylphid we got from somewhere. I think Sylphid was Ice Palace. We didn't get a hint for that. We just stumbled upon it. Shade was behind the Sea Hare tail. We didn't get a hint for that. Lumina, we got a hint for that. Luna was on a Mana Seed pit. We got a hint for that. And Dryad we stumbled upon at Triple Temple. So once we had all of the elementals, well, not all of them, but most of them, along with, you know, the sword, the axe, which were both in Pandora, the whip, which was Furi and Matango, all you really had to do was just put it together. You know, once you have most of the elementals, you can just say, all right, you know what? I'm going to Grand Palace and I'm going to check and see what exactly I need. And I can save myself a trip to Pure Land. If Lumina is required, we know where she is. So we can just go to Pure Land and grab her. And then leave, come back to Grand Palace, and then finish the game. But I didn't want to, I mean, yeah, there's a world where I could have went to Pure Land with 7 elementals and thought to myself, okay, if I go get Lumina, I will be in go mode no matter what. But Lumina is beyond the Pure Land's bushes, which means I have to fight at a minimum 4 bosses to get to her. Worst case scenario, Lumina is on the mana tree, which means I have to fight all 6 bosses of Pure Land. Why do that when you can go to Grand Palace and make the gamble and check and see if Lumina is required? We already knocked out 3 of the 7 orbs on our first trip there, so why not check the other 4? And like I said, if Lumina is required, then we know where she is. But yeah, definitely an interesting seed. Faster magic levels being disabled. Not really that bad of a flag, honestly. It just means that you have to spam a lot of spells. Because once the enemies start, you know, they start scaling due to you killing bosses and leveling up and whatnot, then you're gonna have to cast more spells in order to kill bosses. As you saw, we had, what, 5 seeds? And we didn't have anything higher than level 3. Which is normal, pretty much. But if the faster magic levels flag was enabled, then my spell levels would have been higher. I would have been prompted to probably run with Dryad instead, but I decided to roll with Undini instead because Dryad burst is really expensive, especially when you don't have Luna. And even then, you have to cast a lot of burst spells to get it up levels, just like everything else. So why not just stick with Freeze, which is half the cost, and 61 spell power versus burst 100 for 4 MP. Yeah, it's worth casting burst sometimes, but when you're running faster magic levels, burst is pretty much the be-all end-all of all spells, pretty much. But when it's disabled, then you kind of have to conserve your MP. Not conserve, you have to be more smart with your MP. Like in this case, I would rather cast Freeze than burst. Yeah, I do less damage, but I get more casts in. I also wanted to make a play for Luna as soon as I could because, again, I go back to the faster magic levels flag. When you're dealing with bosses and you have low spell levels, you need to cast more spells. And once those bosses start scaling, they start slowly scaling, eventually you do less damage, which means you need to bring Fairy Walnuts. And if you don't have Luna, then it's kind of annoying because then you run out of MP and then you're forced to fight physically. But I mean, I can also see a runner going through the seed with weapons instead, which is perfectly fine if they don't want to. If they don't want to deal with the vanilla spell leveling. Going melee is definitely a good option, especially since I mean you have access to Gnome in the treasury and a lot of orbs, and there's a good amount of money laying around the seed too. So yeah, I can definitely see someone just going melee instead of using spells, especially if they find Gnome and Luna. I don't know if that would have been faster, honestly, but it depends on when you get Luna though. And once someone gets Luna and Gnome, then melee becomes perfectly viable, especially if you have a good weapon, if you have good armor. And speaking of armor, starter gear flag is really nice because, as I said in the beginning, you don't have to be as hard pressed to get armor from the start of the seed, which means you won't be taking any damage until maybe level 5 or 6. And by that point, you'll probably have money depending on your checks, depending on how you route it, depending on if you look in any armor shops or not, just to get what's there. And you can upgrade your armor then. But you don't have to upgrade right from the start with the starter gear flag, and that makes it really nice. It's a really nice flag. I personally, when I do my speed runs of the Rando, I personally run the starter gear flag because, I mean, it just makes things a little easier for the first, 2 bosses? Or mainly just the first boss, because I usually upgrade my gear before Tropicalo anyway, so usually just the first boss. And that way you don't have to take damage from anything. I mean, if you do take damage, it's like 1 or 2 or something like that. But yeah, hints, super good this seed. These hints were absolutely amazing. You got hints for seeds, you got hints for some of the elementals, and then, as usual, you just have to piece it together. We got a hint about the boy, we got a hint about Lumina. Once I saw that hint for the boy, I'm like, okay, we don't need him because he doesn't have anything we need, and I'm not about to kill 4 bosses to get him, so he can just chill in Pure Land for the rest of the game. And Lumina can do the same right along with him. The boy and the Lumina going on a date in Pure Land, let them go on their date. Don't bother them because we have everything else. We have everything else that we need for the run. And as I said earlier, Grand Palace, by far the better play than assuring yourself a go mode by chasing Lumina. But going to Grand Palace to check to see what else is required after having the other 7 elementals in tow, and you save yourself a trip. You save yourself probably 5+ minutes, maybe more. So yeah, interested to see how the other runners route this. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this route was really good. This is a really good route. And it's not usually a route that I do. Like when I do freebies, I'll tend to go get all of them and then start killing bosses. But I wanted to follow hints. And as I said before, hints are very powerful. Alright, so 1 hour and 51 seconds is our time for this seed of the week, number 199. As I said at the beginning, number 200 might be something special. I don't know what it is. The guys at the Discord are talking about doing something special for number 200. And if they do, then we'll just have to wait until, we'll just have to see what they cook up. let's see, what else can I say about this seed? Not really much else, honestly. I mean, it's not that bad of a seed, really. Like I said, you have the option to just stick with level 0, level 1 magic, or you can just go melee. Which I wouldn't blame runners for going melee on this seed, but who knows? I mean, the runners, they do different things. Different runners do different things. So, I am actually going to not put in my time right now because it is Saturday as I'm doing the seed, and I imagine that the majority of the runners have not run the seed yet, so I'm actually not going to put in my time right now. I'll do that. I'll put in my time maybe like Tuesday or Wednesday or something, and then I'll have this uploaded by Friday. As I said several weeks ago, I will be uploading these on Fridays now. I used to upload these on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, but I'm going to be uploading these on Friday. They usually show up either in the morning on Friday or like right before the next seed is rolled. So yeah, with that said, I will see you guys next time.